In K-pop, MR removed is a powerful tool that helps set apart the background music or the instrumentals of a performance from the recording, leaving only the bare vocals of the idols. Many people use them to justify their opinions on the idols' singing capability. Though this program could throw some idols into the flame of criticism, it also helped those who own pure singing capabilities shine in the fiercely competitive K-pop race. Debuting last year with a unique visual and one-of-a-kind parallel world concept, aespa attracted tons of attention. However, they received polarized feedback from the netizens for one of their performances of Black Mamba. Despite being praised for the professional stage presence while still being a rookie, aespa was said to have cheated, since their live singing was unbelievably smooth in the MR removed video. One netizen pointed out that with professional singers like Boa or Taemin, who always sing live on their stages, viewers could easily hear the breathing sounds, some flat notes, and little voice cracks in the MR removed videos. Yet with the performance of aespa, their voices sounded unrealistically smooth. Moreover, considering the fact that both Ningning and Winter killed all the vibrato parts in Black Mamba, also raised many suspicions as to whether SME had let the girls lip-sync to cover the lack in singing capabilities. With so many scandals happening ahead of the MR removed video release, many people hoped that aespa could slay the game with the latest comeback forever. As a girl group that has long been notorious for being lip-syncing the whole time, IZ*ONE once again sparked up another controversy after the clean MR removed video for Panorama published on YouTube. Just by skimming IZ*ONE's performance in MBC Gayo 2020 last year, it could be seen that only 3 members among them actually sang live, while the other members simply lip-synced or struggled to memorize their part. Though there was a time where MR removed was ignored for the accusation that it can't be manipulated, it was taken seriously again after IZ*ONE's singing capability was digged up. Particularly, during a 3-minute song, the clearest and loudest voices surprisingly belonged to 2 Japanese members, Yabuki Nako and Honda Hitomi. Besides, An Yuchin was the only Korean member that sang seriously, though she also ended up skipping all the high-pitched notes. The rest of them failed their fans' expectations by barely taking up a few words, and sang with a neglectant attitude. Notably, where the members who lip-synced were in fact having very few lines, they still struggled to finish their part. This was said to be an unprofessional attitude of IZ*ONE, since their fans have spent a lot of time and money to support them. Though some fans defended their weak singing capabilities, and blamed it on the tough and fast choreography, it's easy to see that compared to other groups, Panorama was not so challenging that most of the members had to lip-sync even the easiest parts. Another group that also has their unqualified vocal capabilities revealed through MR removed video is Momoland. Even their greatest hit, Boom Boom, was criticized worse than twice as after the MR removed version came out. Still, their bad live singing capabilities were not even near their worst performance in the BAM era. Since this was pretty much a dupe version of Boom Boom, lots of people were expecting them to make some improvements in the way they sing. Yet, after the MR removed version of their performance was dropped, the girls were harshly ridiculed for their weak vocals. On their performance at the show in June, viewers could hardly hear the girls' voices as they were all squeaky, small, and unclear. Many mocked that the most impressive sounds were the chanting of their fans. Some netizens then added that even if they took the most objective view to watch the performance, nothing could be saved since members with loads of followers, like Nancy or Yeonwoo, still failed their fans for their lack of effort. The only line Nancy had was the chorus, yet she still cracked and failed to deliver it. Another disaster live stage of Momoland was the performance of Ready or Not. Although many fans complimented this stage because they saw signs of improvements, after the pre-recorded background sound was removed, it's quite obvious that there were still members who lip-synced the whole performance and did not deserve to be a singer at all. Of all those members, Nancy was still the one that disappointed her fans most. While Nancy was responsible for being the lead vocal of Momoland, she quickly ran out of breath just after a few dance moves. Besides, Jui also got tons of criticisms for breathing too much instead of singing, lacking technical skills and indirectly forcing Hyebin and Jane to carry the whole song. Although MR Removed was indeed very frightening and a nightmare for the victims above, it was not a threat to the following girl groups because they totally killed it. In the industry, Mamamoo shapes their very own music genre by following the mature and empowered image, and is now one of the most talented vocal-oriented groups of K-pop. Of all the factors contributing to the massive public recognition for the girls, the most salient reason comes down to their impressive vocal techniques. Even the main rapper of Mamamoo, Moonbyul, is sometimes said to be the hidden vocal of the group for her impressive singing capabilities. Up to now, the group is well known for killing countless songs filled with high pitches and airy notes like no other. Doing the MR Removed versions of Mamamoo songs might be the easiest task on earth, since even for an early released hit like Yes I Am, Mamamoo is still satisfying fans with the sonorous and fully supported vocals, easily reminiscing the fresh and energetic feeling of the summer. According to fans, the group lived up to their title of CD eaters, as they didn't merely bring out the exact studio version of the music videos, but also add in more spices like using harsh voices and changing the pitches here and there. Another time when fans were hypnotized with Mamamoo's vocal was in the 2019 stage of Go Go Baby. The MR Removed video of the March 15th performance was deleted after it gained more than 1.5 million views, with a comment section full of compliments for all the members' soothing bare voices. Talking about the reasons this video was deleted, some believe that since Mamamoo sounded exactly like the original studio version, YouTube's algorithm must have made a silly mistake as it flagged the video for copyright issues. Not just mastering the harmonization and performance skills, each member of Mamamoo also owns a successful solo career thanks to their sonorous singing capabilities. Take Hwasa for instance. Though she has never been noticed for her appearance until recently, her incredible stage presence and unique vocal have long been confirmed. After the success of Twit, Hwasa continued to impress people when performing Maria with her back injury. Here, her high-pitched voice was mellow and clear with rarely any note falling out of tone.
Maria, 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 Maria,
And on one M Countdown performance, Mamamoo well served their fans with an MR Removed version of Aya, showcasing their powerful and crystal clear vocals after a restless period of a hectic schedule. The list of Mamamoo defeating MR Removed videos could last forever, and funnily, this is one of the few K-pop groups having their fans begging them to lip-sync for their own sake of well-being. MR Removed is also no longer a nightmare for a talented group like Blackpink. Under the management of YGE, where talent and performing charisma act as the core and priority trait of all artists, Blackpink for no reason, because ever since their early days, their performance of As If It's Your Last has already taken the world by storm for their impressive live singing capabilities. Just go on YouTube and search for any MR Removed video of As If It's Your Last, and you will for sure be startled by the way Blackpink worked their guts out dancing and singing at the same time. In sound. Since what Blackpink did was completely contrasting to most K-pop groups for the first live stage, netizens decided to compare this with the MR Removed version to see if the whole thing was true. Although from the videos, people could still spot some parts where the girls were short of breath, considering the complicated and heavy choreography, that was totally justifiable. Moreover, since many people were amazed at how Blackpink covered all the parts without skipping any lines, or depending on the pre-recording system, they confessed to have all become a huge, dedicated Blink after this era. Though STAYC was a new girl group debuting under a small agency, they have already gained tons of public recognition for the stunning visuals and powerful vocals. Recently, in November 2020, STAYC performed their debut song So Bad on Music Bank, and immediately received tons of compliments when the MR Removed version of the song was published.
You stole my heart, 내 맘을 뺐. I need your love, 사랑의 pet가 필요해. 네 옆에 불러줘 and I'll never go away.
Though So Bad itself was a high-note song that demanded constant pitch changes, the girls still ate it up and totally amazed the listeners. Not just the main vocalist, Seoun, all the members sang with a silvery and bright voice. In the comment section, you could easily spot comments like, "Listening to Stacy is like breathing fresh air," and "This highly talented girl group would soon grow way bigger down the road." Some netizens expressed their confusion as to how the members' vocal capability could be so equally clear and smooth. They all hope to see these girls strike again soon in the upcoming comeback. So, do you think MR Removed is still the best tool to differentiate good singers from the not-so-good ones? Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV, because more intriguing videos are waiting for you ahead. Thank you for watching.